miss you so much. And maybe if you open yourself up to it, there's a possibility.
I don't think so, Quinn.
Quill.
Zoe, I wanted to start with you. You don't often get a chance in these kind of long-running characters to play a totally different version of that character. So what did you learn necessarily about playing this different type of Gamora? Did it teach you something new about the character herself?
That she's wild. There's definitely a wild side to her. And this Gamora enjoyed, I wouldn't say she enjoyed violence, but she enjoyed living on the wild side. And that's something that the old Gamora abhorred, you know, like, what is that, the word? She used to despise it. Violence was something that caused a great deal of trauma to her, and every time she had to be violent, it would not make her feel proud of herself. So that was the difference, you know, in this installment, and it was fun. It was fun being in her skin, but she's quite crazy, so I don't think she has anything in common with the old Gamora or with me, I have to say.
And Chris, was it fun as well to play off that different type of like character and relationship with Gamora as Star-Lord and Peter, because he's become the lovesick puppy again that he was kind of over the first film, trying to win her heart, and now he has to do it all over again.
He has to try to do it all over again. Yes, there's this feral version of Gamora that looks like she hasn't learned any of the life lessons that we had learned together to become Quill and Gamora. And so he's lost without her, and she's lost without him as far as he's concerned. He thinks that it was him, it was the Guardians of the Galaxy, was finding this family that cared deeply about her, that saved her life. And he is desperate to save her life again because of what it would mean for him, because without her, he doesn't know who he is. And so it was really fun. I thought it was an amazing way in to explore some of the themes of romance between two people that we've seen together on screen. I can't think of any other film that type of storyline is explored. It was original, which is something that's complicated to do in a romantic story in any movie, let alone a Guardians movie or superhero movie.
Yeah, definitely. And over this trilogy, Star-Lord's been through a lot, which is putting it mildly. And it felt like this film allowed you to actually fully go into that kind of darker emotional side. For you, do you feel this is the darkest you've gone emotionally in your career, exploring that grief and loss?
I think probably yes. This was an opportunity to go there dramatically, not only with the storyline of Quill and Gamora, but also with the storyline of Rocket. Yeah, this was an excellent opportunity to flex some different muscles, and while still subverting those choices, those dramatic choices. We did a lot of subverting of action moments and fantasy moments, and even some dramatic moments in the previous film. But this is a little bit darker in the drama, and we still managed to find a way to undercut it with humor, and that's really James's specialty.
Yeah, definitely. And Zoe, Gamora's always been a very stunt-heavy role as well. There's a lot of fighting across this whole trilogy, and I won't go into spoilers, but there's an incredible one-take shot with all the Guardians. It's kind of like their Avengers moment from the first film. Was there more pressure because you knew it was this kind of one-take thing, like you couldn't get it wrong, or was it just a thrill to play that kind of scene?
Oh, it was a thrill, you know, and I know that my films are numbered. The opportunities of me being able to do my own stunts are just becoming fewer and fewer because my body is sort of like tapping me out. And doing those stunt rehearsals for this last installment was the beginnings of like, oh, what's that? I just heard my shoulder here. Oh, my elbow's trying to say something as well. But I got to work with an amazing stunt team. I got to have an amazing stunt choreography for Gamora. I had a great stunt double, and she's been my girl since the Avatar years, Alicia Vera Bailey, and so we had a blast. It was quite fun, and I was happy that James Gunn gave her such a badass moment as well.